The easiest way to earn some passive income without doing any work is when you move your savings into a high yield savings account from your traditional savings account. A high yield savings account, also known as a high interest savings account, gives you a much higher interest rate compared to a traditional bank savings account. Because these banks are mostly online, they save on the overhead expenses and pass those savings to their customers. That's why they're able to give you higher interest. Most of these banks are online, but there are some that also have real buildings. Traditional banks like Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, Citibank pay close to 0% interest. That is why you actually lose your money when you put your money in their savings account because it doesn't match up to inflation. This rate is so low compared to the inflation that you end up losing the money instead of gaining any return by keeping your money in a traditional savings account. So, the best way to have a guaranteed return which can beat inflation is to put your money in a high yield savings account. When we get a higher interest rate on our savings, it means our savings grow faster over time. It's the ultimate set it and forget it way to make your money work for you without any risk. Most of these banks are FDIC insured, which means you will have protection by the US government for your deposit up to $250,000 if something were to happen to the bank. The best part about saving in a high yield savings account is that they are not risky like stocks and other business investments. They are safe and steady way to watch your money grow, and it is a really good time to move your savings from a traditional account to a high yield savings account. Obviously, it all depends on Fed's decision about interest rates, and their rates might fluctuate a little bit, but rest assured it will be higher than the traditional savings account. The options I'm going to share have annual percentage yield or API from 4.3 to 5.3%, which is way more than the national average of 0.47% from the traditional accounts. This is from the website that you can take a look at it. In particular, large national banks give you rates as low as 0.01%. Now, let's talk about what are the things that we need to look at for a high yield savings account. The first is the APY. So, that is the key. So, you need to see how much interest it is paying. Okay. The second important thing is if there's any fee, because fee can take out the interest. The third thing you need to look at if there's any minimum balance requirement. Try to look for those accounts which do not have any minimum balance requirement so that whether you are saving less or more money, you can start earning interest right away. The next feature is the FDIC insured. The list that I'm going to give you has FDIC insurance, but if you find something else online, then make sure to check whether it is FDIC insured or not. You can also check if they have some type of extra bonuses that they give when you open the account. Then accessibility and easy to use, the mobile banking feature, and whether or not they have ATMs. Those are very important things to look for when opening an account. I have most of my savings in an Ally Bank, and I will show you how exactly that money grows compared to if I were to leave my money in a big bank like Bank of America or Citibank or Chase. So, for an example, if I save $12,000 for a year at 4.35% interest rate that Ally Bank is giving me, I will have $522 in interest at the end of 1 year. The best part about this bank is that it has digital envelopes or like savings bucket where you can put the money for different saving goals and track your progress. It also has consistently high interest rate and it is easy to use. It has a checking account, money market accounts, and CD services as well. So this is a list I compiled of some of the high yield savings account. And as of January 2024, I have the information on their and the fees, what is their APY, and if there are any minimum balance requirements. All of these banks are FDIC insured, and the specific fees and API can change. So make sure to check the respective bank's website for the most accurate and up to date information. So the first one we have is Millibank High Yield Saving Account option. This one doesn't have any monthly fee or minimum balance requirement. It has a APY of 5.5%. There is a network of 55,000 and more ATMs. The cool thing about this account is that they have something called milli jars, which are like saving buckets that you can use for different saving goals. You can deposit money into your account by transferring your money from another account, direct deposit or ACH deposit. Um, and mobile check deposits are not possible through Milli's app right now, and you cannot deposit cash. There is also no branch access because it is a online only bank. The next bank is Synchrony Bank, and this one has an APY of 5.5% as well. There is no minimum balance or monthly fees, and this one also does not give you option of depositing cash, and there's no checking account offered by this bank, and you don't need to deposit a specific amount to open the account, so there is no minimum opening deposit requirement. And of course, this is also an online only bank. The third bank we're looking at with high yield saving option is Customers Bank. This bank has an APY of 5.32%. There's no monthly fee and minimum balance requirement. And anybody with just $1 can open a high yield savings account. And this is done through the Raisin platform because it is partnered with Raisin. The next bank that we are looking at is BMO Bank. It has a APY of 5.1% and no minimum balance and monthly fees. There is no mobile app as of now, and it has unlimited transfers and withdrawal options. There is also no minimum deposit requirement. Number 5 on our list is Genius Bank, and this one has no monthly fee and no minimum balance. It also has an APY of 5.1%. This is a bank that offers savings account and personal loans, and it is a division of SMBC Manu Bank, which was formerly known as Manufacturers Bank, which had a more solid history of banking. The next bank is CIT Bank Platinum Savings High Yield Savings Account. This one has APY of 5.05%. There is no monthly fee, but to get a 5.05% APY, you need to have $5,000 of balance. Otherwise, you only get 0.25% APY. This also requires a minimum deposit of $100 to open a savings account. And it has a mobile app, so it is cool that you can manage your account through your phone app. The next one is SoFi Bank, and this has no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and has an APY of 4.6%. And here you need to deposit 5,000 or more to earn that. And if you read the fine prints, it says that there is a cash bonus of $50 to $300 depending on your direct deposit amount. There is no minimum direct deposit amount required to qualify for the stated interest rate. Members without either direct deposit or qualifying deposit during the 30-day evaluation period will earn 1.2% APY on saving balances if it's less than $5,000. And obviously the interest rates are variable and subject to change at any time, and these rates are current as of October 24, 2023. And next one we are going to look at is Marcus by Goldman Sachs. This is another high yield savings account. This one is not just online bank because we will see physical building. So the cool thing is that you can go and talk to somebody directly if you enjoy the physical experience of going to a bank and getting the customer service, as opposed to just like chatting through an app or just a phone call. This also has no monthly fees and no minimum balance. The APY is 4.5%. This bank also does not have any minimum deposit to start your account, but it needs the funds to be transferred to the savings account within 60 days after you open the account. And of course, it has excellent customer support system, and this bank offers same day transfer of $100,000 or less from and to other banks. The next one in our list is Barclays, and this one is offering a high yield savings account with 4.35% APY. There is no monthly fee and no minimum balance. There's also no overdraft fees. But if your balance falls below $1 for over 180 days, your account might get closed. This has more than 55,000 fee-free ATMs within the Allpoint network. Next in my list is Ally Bank, and this is the bank I use, and it has no monthly fees and no minimum balance, and it is giving 4.35% APY currently. The cool thing about Ally Bank is that it has saving buckets, which are like digital envelopes where you can put your cash for whatever you want to do in terms of your saving goals. So it helps you track your progress. This again is an online only bank, but it is more reputable bank. The next one in my list is Capital One. Again, a reputable bank with no monthly fees, no minimum balance, giving you a 4.35% APY. Their mobile app is user friendly, and again, it provides different saving buckets to track your progress. And this information is current as of January 28, 2024. So make sure to check the bank's website for most up-to-date information, as any of this can change. And all of these banks are FDIC insured either directly or through their partner bank or their parent bank. And here minimum balance I have highlighted with an asterisk because it means that traditional savings accounts typically have minimum balance requirements which can range from $300 to $500. So compared to that, as you can see, a lot of these banks do not have any minimum balance requirement. I think I gave you enough reasons and options to convince your mind. So don't wait any further and grow your money securely and easily by opening a high yield savings account. Whether you're saving for a vacation, a wedding, down payment for your house, or buying a car, or for whatever reason, this would be a decision you will not regret. Please leave in the comments below if there are other high yield savings options that you are aware of and would like to share with others. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Parul, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Bye.